Right.
You know, now my YouTube channel is starting to go somewhere. You know, I'm getting more subscribers and stuff like that. I have an event coming up on the 7th working with the Cub Scouts. I'm like headlining this event to get kids to come in,
Cool.
look at the animals, educate the kids, and then they'll talk to the Cub Scout people. Will talk to the kids about trying to get them involved in Cub Scouts.
So
You know,
you're turning into a regular Steve Irwin.
yeah. So it's turning into it's slowly starting to turn into what I wanted it to be in the beginning.
Cool.
Once I slowed down with it, and you would think it would be the opposite way,
Yeah.
but I just had to really slow down and prioritize things because that was the worst. She said back in the day when you were on drugs, she's like, it's worse now than when you were on drugs.
Hmm.
And she cried and walked away, and I was just like, wow, like that
That's
just
heavy.
that blew my mind. Cause like we just talked about, you're not on drugs, so you're doing good, right?
No.
No, not at all.
No, and that's I hate this new location. This one, like, right, I can hear every car that goes by, but
Right.
there's no other way to change it. No matter where I put it, it's gonna be facing the road. So if you hear the cars going by, like, sorry, there's nothing I can do. I got soundproof up too, nonetheless, right?
Yep.
But anyway, that's something that like is huge. Like that's a huge thing for you to recognize is because the substance, like drugs and alcohol, are not always the problem, and everybody always thinks like if you put drugs and alcohol down, everything will be fine, and
Yep.
da 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 da. And it's like no, like this is mental health, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
substance abuse, the drugs and alcohol are the underlining, like they're just the surface issue. Of course you can see it, right? But when
Right.
you take that away, there's all these underlying factors and our behaviors and the way we do things, the way we react to things, the way we see the world. Um, I'm real big on it's our perception, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
feelings aren't real. The way we do things, it's not always real. Nothing, like it is your perception of the reality because you create your own reality. And like it's how you view things. Both of us can see something and see it differently,
Yep.
right? So that tells us like our problem lies in our perception. So like I'm glad that you recognize that. I'm glad that you bring that to the forefront